Hey, Ronnie, you're J-Love. Hang on. Beer drinking Aussie. G'day. How are you all? I'm glad you're there, Ronnie. I can do this to you right now. I've just done that. I'm also going to I'm going to do this right now too. If I know how to. Hang on. So, J-Love, do us a favour. Sub up to this fella here. You probably might not have, but good bloke, top bloke. He needs some subs happening. That's all right, Ronnie, mate. We just showing you some love and support back by pinning your channel to the top of the feed on StreamYard. So hopefully you get some more subs, mate. Absolutely wonderful to see you here, J-Love. As usual, always good to see you. And beer drinking Aussie, same, mate. The StreamYard links, well, I'll just keep posting it here and there if you want to pop up on the panel. Anytime, Ronnie. Yeah, anytime, mate. That's what we're all about, mate. All about supporting each other, you know, instead of hating each other. Really good, J-Love. She's doing well. She's doing really well. She's doing better than me, put it that way. Hang on, I'm just chucking something else on over here. Yeah, so so J-Love, yeah, Little Betty's good. Little Betty's really good. I'm same as I normally am. I'm having a beer, so things can't be that bad if I'm having a beer, I suppose. Here is me mate. Here he is, the man they couldn't root, shoot, or electrocute.
Me, mate. Fucking kill me. How's it going? I got the sun glaring in here. Obviously, it's too dark. I might shut that door in a minute.
I know, you look as if you're about to fucking get sunstroke, mate.
Yeah,
I've got to remember
sun pouring in.
Yeah.
But I was just waiting for the missus. I sent her to get me a couple of slabs of beer.
That's the way. I got my carer to do that last night for me. Oh yeah, J-Love, for sure. Gotta love our fur babies. I want to turn you blue too because you're a good one too. So you've just gone blue, J-Love. Because you look lovely in blue. So how are you, Gary?
Well, yeah, I'm good, mate. Usual. Just talked about the wife and she just pulled up the driveway, so I better go get those boxes of beer. I'll be back in a second.
I'll hold the thought. J-Love, that's all good, mate. That's all good. I've been meaning to do that for a little bit now, but I keep forgetting. I haven't been really good with my streams last. Oh, well, you know how it's been. I even tried to do a night sleep stream last night, and then when I seen it this morning, I looked at your fellow dead body, so I thought, no, I better get this bloody thing off. Because I've got to keep remembering now that I'm monetized on that, I've got to sort of behave, all those things, the rules and regulations you got to go by, so I'm not used to going by rules. Well, I am, but I'm a seafarer, I swear, but they don't like that, especially when you're running ads. They go and review it all. A bot reviews it first, and then you appeal that the bot review to get a human to review it and all that stuff. And gets a bit heavy duty, but it's all part of it, I guess. You're on your treadmill, J-Love. That's a good way of this. Look at that, buddy. Beer drinking Aussie's got some invisible beer that we can hardly see because his background thing works too well. Can't even say that, mate. I can only see a boat. A couple of hands here and there. I can see the back of your seat. And then we can see the
30s.
See lots of 30s. That's the way.
Long way to the front gate.
You're puffing like I do, just going to the loo.
Getting old. Shut this door and darken it up a bit for you.
Darken her up. But don't darken it up for me. Keep yourself comfy. Oh, good to see that you're keeping yourself trim, J-Love. You have to jump on the panel while you're on the bloody treadmill one day. How's that? You feel better now?
Still puffing. I'm getting old, mate. I'll tell you. But I'd walk 1,000 miles for the 2 boxes of beer.
Oh, well, at least you can freaking walk 1,000 miles. But,
catch me breath.
Yeah, I sort of thought, I better bloody go and jump on and get a panel happening. The wheels are falling off in a hurry over there.
Sorry, mate. The boys were getting a bit wild over there in Much Channel.
Yeah. Roger the Pirate. Hey, how are you, mate? And Roger, pinned to the top of the feed there's Ronnie York's channel. So please subscribe. Even if you don't want to watch him, just subscribe. You know, but he is good value. Don't worry. But if you don't like to watch stuff, do it though. Yeah, you know, like subscribing's free. It just helps people out. Even like I've subscribed to every single person I come across just about. Sometimes I don't watch them, but sometimes I do. Good on you, Roger. And Roger the Pirate, yesterday morning I was late, but I watched the replay and I'll give you a thumbs up, both you and the brother. So, yep, good job. Yeah, and Ronnie's down here. He will get content on his channel. He's a YouTube victim. YouTuber being asses, and they just
Ronnie collects strikes.
Ronnie's a strike collector, but and they just delete him off the face of the earth, which I think to be rough. Yeah, but see, I don't get it. I really just don't understand any of it. I don't get it because I've got an active strike against me right now, yet I can monetize. How does that work?
What do you get a strike for?
Oh, I've had a strike for a little while just by playing a shipping thing, or part of a shipping thing that was in one of my all-nighters that I didn't know that was there, and the owner of it
Had a sook.
didn't like it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch your copyrights, mate. I'm playing with them all day, every day, and it.
Yeah.
YouTube, mate.
G'day, Andy. How are you, Andy? Good to see you. Yes, Roger. Yeah, we were just saying, Ronnie's, he's got fuck all on his channel, yeah, right? But just to help him get back on his feet again, he will get content on his channel. Yeah. But yeah, good to see you, Andy. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well too. I'm doing okay. Life's good in a trouble-free society. Having a nice, well, Kimberley cool. It's a lukewarm, this beer. I better drink it. And I've got a cold one next to me. But yeah, no, things are good. Doing the best we can, Andy. And it's always appreciated you popping in. I always like to say good day to you, Andy. Yeah. Change your name to the beer drinking Canuck.
That works, Andy. Nice to meet you, mate. Yes, I like how you can just use any name you want. But I've been beer drinking Aussie for, I don't know, 30 years on the internet, like Facebook, and then before that, I was modding ISO torrents and places like that. I was still beer drinking Aussie. But I used to have two Z instead of two S's in
it. Yep.
Looking this morning, I've actually had my YouTube account, which I haven't been using very little, since 2013. I didn't know. I've only started using it in the last month or two.
I think I started in 2014 or something. Is my scanner cutting through too loud to you guys?
I can't even hear it, mate.
No, okay. Ronnie, rank, is that your other half or whatever? It says Foster's.
Yeah,
Foster's is absolute rubbish. I'd rather go down on my own grandmother than drink Foster's. It's absolute fucking shit. Here we go. You got me swearing again. But yeah, yuck. I raise a King Brown of Bogue's draft to you, Andy. And reciprocation to the Moosehead Lager. Not sure what beer drinking Aussies into, and Ronnie York. Well, I dare say you're having a lovely uh, Foster's.
Well, he's got Budweiser or something. That's as bad as Foster's, actually. I've had
You're
Budweiser. It's
drinking
pretty
that,
yuck.
yeah, yeah. I'm not like when I lived over there in California. My beer of choice was Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, which was a bloody beautiful beer. Um, I, um, Bud Light and that. That's
Yeah,
like drinking a half strength lolly water
it's like drinking
kind
swamp
of thing.
water.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. I've got to keep thinking about what I say on here to stop getting in trouble.
No, Ronnie, because I could make my own here, which I used to, but I still run my own still and make my own moonshine here. I can make
And
my own
I
beer. I'm just
just
too lazy. And I've got beer on tap here, by the way, if I want to do it. So it's no dramas.
and Ronnie, I'd prefer to just go without.
Yeah,
I wouldn't drink the shit. I wouldn't give it to me next door, and I don't like them.
and if I hated somebody, I wouldn't make them drink that. Like, that should be life sentence to actually give someone a stubby of Foster's. You're trying to kill them, aren't
Yeah.
you?
See
I'll
the
drink
bag
about
of
anything if
life.
it's free, but not Foster's.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't even give it to your mother-in-law. But see, look at that bag of life.
Beautiful. I've got 2 fridges out here, mate, in the man cave.
Oh, I haven't got any. I've just got a blooming chiller bag, and yeah,
I've got beer on tap here. I'll set up in summer. I haven't set it up this summer yet. In winter, I don't bother. But actually, it's pretty cool. I made it in a massive big American fine pine oak barrel, and I put a fridge inside it, like a round fridge, and tapped it off that way. It's brilliant.
yeah. Absolutely right, Ronnie. Absolutely right.
Yeah, Rink's an Aussie. He know what shit is.
Yeah, never a truer word said. Meanwhile, J Love's still on a freaking treadmill, listening to us beer drinkers gabble on about drinking beer while, she, while she's trying to keep fit.
Nothing new to me. Beer's beer. You like what you like, you hate what you hate. Hey, Joy Love, J Love.
Yeah, J Love's a good one. She's an avid fan of little Betty girl, um, little Betty the pup.
Yeah, Betty's cool.
Yeah, she's all right. She's down there having a sleep at the moment. And, yeah.
I saw you yesterday. I think you put a little short up yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I think it was.
Oh yeah, I'll put about 3 or 4 shorts up a day of her and stuff like that. Um,
I
is
have the
there
short.
such a thing as a non-beer drinking Aussie? Only one that's in a pine box, Ronnie.
I don't know.
Um,
I do know some Aussies who don't drink at all. That they still come out the man cave while we're drinking, and they'll have a coffee or a water or soft drink.
yeah,
You don't have to drink to come to the man cave. You don't have to be a boozer or a piss pot to come to Australia. We do have friends who don't drink. My wife doesn't drink or
they,
smoke, by the way.
there is people that don't, but
Yeah, I've got quite a
I,
few friends
I,
who don't drink.
yeah. Um, but yeah, well, as a generalisation sort of thing, yeah, we love a beer.
Well,
The
beer's
ones
good
that
for
love,
you, Roger. Roger, it's good for you, even if you're working out. Bit of fat to burn off, turn it into muscle, mate. Absolutely.
gives you more reason to bloody do the martial art thing.
Yeah, work up
See,
a 30.
Taylor's got the right idea. She's on the treadmill now while we talk and beer.
I'm on the tread. I'm doing my exercises. Look, bend and stretch, bend and stretch.
Yeah, me too. I've got the big ones.
Swap hands. 300 beers, swap hands. That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Beauty.
750 mil a pop, you know.
And I just walked 3,042 million kilometres to the front, to the back gate, get 2 boxes of beer, and then I had to cart over, like, you know, from here to Tasmania to get them to the man cave and bring them out. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, and I feel real sorry for you.
Mm.
Like you would have burnt those calories in that banger sanger.
I actually haven't cooked them yet. I was going to put them on, then I got sidetracked, so I didn't bother. They're still there. They were frozen like the sausages, so I got them defrosting. So I'll cook them up for later, afternoon tea, midnight munchies. You know me, whenever, whatever. I don't have times or rules when I eat when I'm hungry. It could be 4 o'clock in the morning, big steak. I'm into it.
I usually only have a feed a day. Usually at night time, and that's me. You're 2nd degree black belt in karate, Roger. Okay, no.
Ronnie there, he was a big beer drinker. He was a young fella, but he got a bit nasty with his wife, so he did the right thing. He quit. Some people shouldn't drink, I'm telling you. They're better off smoking a bit of weed or something.
Well, so what? You've been an arsehole to us now, Ronnie.
Yeah, that's all right. We can handle it, boys.
Only joking, Ronnie. Only joking, mate.
We're used to it, mate. We're Aussie. You can call us anything you want. Don't mean we'll answer, but you can call us it.
Just don't fucking call me late for dinner. I've got to stop swearing.
I do it all the time. It rattles out of my mouth. I just can't help it. So just get a bimmer and beat me.
Yeah. I just
button. I can't. I'm in here.
I'm doing as I'm told. So, I've just hit it.
I can hit the button, but there's no like ones on my keyboards. Don't think.
Oh, you've got to go back into the YouTube for that.
Oh yeah, but I've turned YouTube off. Otherwise, I forget and it gets echo shit.
Yeah.
Here's Maloney, my youngest. You want to stick your head in here and say good day to 41? Stick your head in here. She was in Melbourne.
Don't head in and start throwing numbers at me. You'll get me confused. G'day, how you going?
Good.
Hope you're treating him right.
Had a concert in Melbourne all night.
Oh, you have a big night out.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can love a big night. Hang on, I've got a mute. Hang on.
Spit it out, Ronnie. Cough it up.
It gets so frustrating when me bloody lungs go up through into me air pipe. But that's what happens, Roger the pirate. Seafarer swears like you swear like a sailor, they say. Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, my chat's been stupid here. Doesn't matter, it's white screen, and it's blinding the hell out of my blind eyes. You see me, I'll cry in a minute. Watch me. White screens, I can't handle it.
Did you get your money, $5 from Nick?
Yep.
Can I have some money?
Do you have some money? The girls got it all off me, mate. Have to wait till next time.
That's not good. Yeah, Ronnie. It's
yeah, that's my youngest daughter, Ronnie. That's Maloney.
Excuse me for a sec, guys. Just talk amongst yourselves for a sec.
I'm the cool kid.
You what?
I'm like.
She said she's the cool sister, Ronnie.
Forget about the other one. Dad, she didn't exist for 30 years. Forget about her again.
She wasn't to forget about her sister. That's Crystal. Most people know them on here. Oh, there's. You wouldn't say that if you knew him, Ronnie. I'll send them over to you, mate. You want a couple? Hope you got plenty of money. She's just here giggling. Where'd Ronnie go? We're wrestling the little dog. Where's Steve Aloha today, Ronnie? Is he at work? Want a bit of plumbing?
Look at 100 degrees in here, Dad. You don't even have the door open at the back.
You got 2 girls already, or just 2 kids, Ronnie?
You don't have the roller door open.
Roll the door, yeah, I'll open it later.
I can't see. It's hot in there.
I'm out the shed, and it's summer in. There's the man cave there. It's a tin shed, like double garage. And they're always bitching it's hot out here. Like, I like the heat. Open up the roller door, she's saying. Nah, warm, I like it. Nah, he's probably at work, Ronnie, guessing. 2 girls, 1 son, same as me, Ronnie. Are you sitting up now, mate?
Yeah, I had to go to the loo, so I thought, I have to sit up for a sec.
What do you got that stirrup there for? You've been trying to go cowboy, trying to ride?
That's
Big
me,
horse.
yeah. That's me Rough Rider.
Looks like a stirrup, doesn't it? They probably call them stirrups.
I don't know what they're called, but it's just handy when I'm laying down. I bloody, you know. It's just bloody.
Yeah, Ronnie. I've got my 2 youngest, Mulaney, you just met there, and then Nick, my son. He's 21. Mulaney's 19. And from my first marriage, my eldest daughter, who lives up in Victoria with us, she's 38. I've got them spread around everywhere, mate. 3 of them, 3 troublemakers. Except for Nick, he's a gentleman. He's a good kid. He's a nice one out of the bunch.
And there's a picture of my daughter's ass.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, little Betty girl. She gets she does all right on YouTube.
Does she live in Tassie?
She lives here.
Oh, she lives with you, same as here. My 2 youngest
Betty.
still live at home with mum and dad. No board, no rent. No have to pay for
I'm
food,
talking
no
about me freaking. I'm talking about me 3-legged dog.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about Betty girl.
All right. You got any kids?
Nah, that's me kid, me
You're
dog.
a goddamn seaman, mate. You got to have fucking girls and boys all over the fucking world, mate. What are you talking about?
I'll rephrase that. Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that sounds right, mate.
Yeah, not that
Girl
I'm
in every
aware of.
port. Come on, mate. We know you sailor boys.
But yeah, the dog's the one. Me dog's me little girl.
Yeah, I got a girl cat, and I got a boy cat, and I got a Chucky. You all know Chucky, the wonder dog. And we've heaps of fish. We got fish in the house. We got fish out in the waterfall pond. We got fish everywhere. And we got ocean surrounded by ocean full of fish. So we kind of like fish.
That fucking works a treat, the old fish bit, doesn't it?
Fish are good.
Oh,
They don't shit in the yard. You don't have to pick up shits, and you don't have to do anything with fish. You just leave them in there and look at them.
yeah, they don't bark. My dog fucking back chats me.
Oh, Jesus. You come here screaming and yelling, Chucky will pull you to the ground. He's a good dog. He's friendly as hell, but he'll bite.
I'm just trying to find a bloody thing. I've got a thing here. I'll video screen share in a sec. Of
Ronnie, yes.
Betty girl.
Ronnie, he's straight on it. He says that's why they're called seamen, like as in spelt the other way, I think, Ronnie. Not getting into it.
Oh, hang on.
I'm trying to sit forward because if I sit back, I get real comfy, and then I keep not going talking in the mic, and I can't hear me. You can't hear me. All good.
Yeah, there's no point having your fucking being comfy. Fuck that.
Nah, fall asleep. I've seen a couple of people do that on live feeds, actually. Not off. I mean, hey, wake up. You got to be pretty bored if you fall asleep when you're talking to people live. Yeah, I'll tell you a true story, but I'm up when I was a young fella. I was into motorbikes all my life, and I had a Z900 Quaker Kawasaki. And I'm up we did like a 2-day ride, 2 days and 2 nights up to Tamworth, New South Wales, the country festival up there. Biggest one in the world, I think. And we're over there, and on the way back, we thought we'd come all the way back around the New South Wales coast, do a pub crawl. We got like the Parthenon Cafe, Newcastle there, whatever you want to call it, they got songs about. And they got these like 4 lanes on each side of the road and a massive big island down the centre. And I had a chick on the back, and I was that tired and half pissed. I fell asleep, and I woke up just in time she's whacking me on the back, and I'm flying, and I see all I see is headlights coming towards me. I fell asleep riding like a Z900 flat out through the main street of freaking Newcastle, mate. I saw these lights, and back over we go, back over. So we found another pub and booked in for the night, and drove back up to Blue Mountains, Katoomba. That's where I was raised, up there. How I didn't die on that day has got me bugging. Lucky the chick was on the back. She whacked me. Like, what are you doing?
Yep.
That's tired.
I'm just gonna just share this one. Just to show, I can't remember, wasn't sure who Betty was, but I'm gonna just put this on for a sec.
You're right, mate.
Have you got the share screen there?
Have I?
Hang on. Yeah, you can see that.
I can see that. Yeah, no worries. I think everybody can.
She was 200 grams when I got her.
Tiny. That's our little mouse. What a cutie. Well, cats would have ate her. Thought she's a mouse.
Oh, yeah. She'd fit in my hand here like that, She's only 2.2 kilos now.
What is she, cross Jack Russell and Chihuahua or something by the look of her?
Miniature Maltese, miniature Chihuahua.
Oh, yeah. She's good. She's like a perfect miniature dog, tiny, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's short. Yeah.
Cooters, Roger. I actually wear Royal Australian Navy ring. I don't know if you can see it up there. Put it there. That's the Royal Australian Navy. I wear that in honour of my brother. He was a Navy boy back in the day. He got killed in 1980. He was 4 years older than me. That was my brother's ring. So I cherish that ring. Beautiful. And
cheers to your stepfather, Roger. Ronnie, of course, mate. I'll chuck the link back down for you.
Yeah, jump up, Ronnie. It should be at the top, shouldn't it?
No, actually, Ronnie's.
When I jumped in, put Ronnie's up, and I actually clicked on this one and went to Ronnie's. Whoops,
yeah, that's how I'll put Ronnie's pin to the top.
Ronnie's on here. What am I doing at his channel?
Yeah, there you go, Ronnie.
Come on.
Coming up, mate. Excellent, Roger.
I've had Steve Harlower up on a live with Crystal and my other daughter, or 2 daughters actually. We had an awesome ball up with Steve and that on a live chat. It was great. He was the first person I ever brought up and came up on a live.
Then I come second.
Yeah, You popped up on the same live chat. Yeah, that's where you met the girls.
Yeah.
What do you think
Yeah.
of my eldest one? She's a bit of a nutter, isn't she? She's crazy.
Well, if I'm comparing them to you, you're the nutter. They're all right.
They do take after me. I'll give them that. Little
Nah,
troublemakers,
they're all
the
the
girls.
ones. They,
Nick's like his mother, mate. Like he's a total gentleman, 6 foot, fucking 3, I think he is. Jesus, mate. I'm 5'8".
one.
I got to look up to him, mate. Lucky he's gentle and nice. He built the shit out of me. You big boy.
You got to call him sir.
That's Nicky. What's that?
Ronnie, how
Hey,
are you, mate?
Ronnie.
Good seeing
There
you.
you I've got you sitting there floating on the water, mate, just so
He's
You
getting
know.
seasick.
Yeah, if I could just hear them waves, I'd be in hog heaven, as we say here in Texas.
That's
don't
what
get
that's
that
on.
cigarette lit.
That's what 41's front yard looks like, and my back end front yard look like that.
Really? Would y'all
Yeah,
live on the
well-
water or something?
He's on
Both by
one
the
side,
ocean.
I'm on the other.
Love the
Yeah.
ocean.
Got an echo going. I hadn't got a. Was it echoing before I come in? Because I mean,
I'm not hearing the echo.
I think it's when you try to both two or three people speak at once that echoes.
okay, maybe so. I hadn't heard it until now, so I thought maybe it was me. But I hadn't got
I think
anything
it's
else
when
on.
Yeah, I think it's when we all try to speak at the same time. It goes gluck, 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 gluck. You can hear someone's out with a chainsaw out next down the road from me. You'll hear that in the background.
But I hate echoes. You know, it just messes everything up.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap you
Especially
up.
when it's me that I'm hearing.
If you want to pop up, Roger the Pirate, come on up and make it 4 legends.
Yeah, come up, Roger. More the
The
merrier.
more legends, the merrier.
Absolutely, absolutely,
I'll have another smoke and so I can get some more cancer.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And not fucking like this shit, mate. And not fucking with the fucking extension cord.
Well, you saw me puffing when I carried those 2 boxes of beer up here. I was puffing and panting like an old woman.
Well, you just seen me come back from the toilet.
Why do you have? Why are you on oxygen? You got emphysema or what?
Yeah, I've got end stage COPD, yeah.
Oh,
And
damn, man! I hate to hear that. Sorry.
I gave him 7 years to live, Ronnie, but he's still kicking. He's defying the suckers.
I'm on 7 years now, yeah. Pretty much told him to go and get fucked. Oh,
Good for you. That's what they say. Got my wife. I don't believe it because, when she was diagnosed with it, they gave her a year to live, and she lived about a year and a half afterwards. So I don't believe that it was COPD
Yeah.
got it. I think it was myself. I think it was cancer, but that's not
oh,
what
they give me 5 to 7 years to go. 7 years ago, and it was like, who died and made you God,
Absolutely. Yes.
sort
exactly.
of thing. You know? Because that great big textbook that you learned all your shit about said that because my lungs look like that, that's what, but anyway, it is what it is, and I'm pretty incapacitated with it.
Yeah. Oh, I know how it works. Believe me, I know from watching my wife go through it. Well, were you a smoker before?
I was a smoker. I was a merchant seafarer, and I was a cot death survivor. So let's start from the beginning. Being a cot death survivor, right? Which sudden infant death syndrome or whatever it's called. Back in the 70s, I had all those SIDS kids,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
I survived that. And my lungs didn't really get a good start to life anyway.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
But then well, it was all pretty much all at the same time. I started smoking before I left school, sort of thing, and but I went to sea, right? Working on ships isn't a very clean environment, like some of the chemicals we breathe in and some of the cargoes that we breathe, you get weight dust and all that stuff, or engine room air, like the oily air. Just a combination of all sorts of different stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
like different cargoes that we were dealing with.
I can catch a train there myself.
And yeah, the Snokes. Look, I miss the living shit out of what you two are doing right now. I miss that really bad. I loved it.
I know I would. I can't go 2 hours without it, much less 2 days. Or
I've been smoking since I was 11-year-old, Ronnie, and I'm 67, I think.
66.
Yeah.
And
But the thing,
I'll die before I give up smoking, so it doesn't matter.
that's about the same age I was, Gary. About the same age. I was either 10 or 11 when I started.
See, I hear all that. Like I started about 13, whatever, but and it just goes to show what like I'm 52.
Damn.
Like I was born in 1970.
Lonnie said she's 12. She's a liar. She's 19. She acts like 12, but don't get lost.
No, tell her she livens up. She makes the picture more beautiful. Tell her to stand in the camera there, Gary.
She's going back to that. She just comes out
Yeah,
here.
tell her to stand in front of you.
She's asking in Adelaide tonight, South Australia. Why? She's got free tickets to go to football in South Australia. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to South Australia. It's nice, friendly people. Just have to catch a train. That'll take her like all day and all night in the train each way, won't it?
Damn.
So,
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
sorry, yeah. And
You're 10 years older than Roger, 41, and J Love was told she had 6 months to live, and she's still kicking 4.5 years later. So there you go. Take note off J Love.
Just goes to show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm just pushing on every day as it comes. So I'll have some shit days. Don't worry about having more shit days than I have good these days. But what do I do? You just
Ain't nothing you can do. Not that I know of, anyway.
Yeah, you just do it.
I'm old school, mate. I've never been to a doctor in my life except for broken bones and stitches. And I never plan on going to one. I reckon when my time's up, it's fucking up. And that's it. I've told my people, do not send me off if you think I'm dying. Leave me alone. Get me a bottle of whiskey or something and party on. Don't give me them. I don't want to be revived and all that kind of crap and be a vegetable and someone wiping my ass for me. It's not going to happen.
Back in 2017, I went to the doctor because I was every morning I'd wake up and I'd get sick. As soon as I woke up, I'd be throwing up, and I thought, well, damn, am I pregnant or what? And so I went to the doctor, and they started looking. They couldn't find anything wrong at first. Last thing they did was a CT scan on my chest. I mean, I knew they was looking for cancer, but I thought, well, I ain't got any damn cancer. But it come back, I had lung cancer. Well, they were telling me it was from smoking. And, but I thought, well, I just didn't believe it was from smoking. Anyway, I hired an attorney and, kind of find out it was caused from asbestos because they did the attorney's lawyer, the one that I hired, they did some kind of a test and whatever it was to find out what it was. And it was asbestos that caused my lung cancer. I didn't even realize I'd been working around asbestos in my life, but I was a home builder when I was younger. And everything that we used back then had asbestos in it.
Yeah, I've cut asbestos that thick doing under fireplaces with a circular saw with a diamond blade on it, and my face is covered, my nose is blocked up, and I haven't got cancer, so help me out. What is it? I'm cancer proof? What?
See, like even the ships of today,
Maybe
like
building now, Gary. I hope not, but you never know. I didn't know it. I mean, I wasn't in pain or anything.
I've lived a good life, mate, and I'm getting old. Don't want to get too old, do we?
see, I'm cleared of that, but before I finished working, we had to go and do courses like retraining stuff for asbestos awareness or piracy or fucking all sorts of different stuff. You know, and like I'm all trained up how to bloom and deal with asbestos. Because like they all say, oh, they don't use it now on new ships and that. What a load of rot! All the blooming gaskets.
Mate, I'm telling you, if you've got a manifold on a car, mate, like an old petrol guzzler, mate, and there's nowhere to seal it, you go around to any mechanics, get him on the quiet, mate, and say, you got any asbestos rope in the back there, and tell him what it's for. He'll give you some and say, keep your fucking mouth shut. He'll give it to you. I've got it for a couple of my son's rally car. Because there's no way you can seal it up. Round to the local garage, say, dude, I don't suppose you got any asbestos rope out in your back. He said, who told you that? I said, nobody, but I know you're a mechanic. He said, what do you want it for? And I told him. He said, just keep your fucking mouth shut. So that's what he said to me. I said, what are you? He said, nothing. Oh, piss off. Beautiful.
Well, what did you want it for? I missed what you were. Why did you want it?
Manifold, leaky manifold. You join them up in a rally car. My son's rally car.
Yeah.
Still in there now. Don't leak now. Good shit.
I hear you.
Yeah, you can get it.
Sorry, I was just people on the other thing of wondering where I'm at. I'm just telling them I'm doing a live here at the moment. But
yeah, Jay Love, you're dead right. Like everything you've been eating all your life, they'll tell you there's something bad for you eventually. So just eat it. If it tastes good, eat it. That's my rule. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water and all is toxic, so.
I don't care what I eat.
You want to quit drinking and eating because it's all toxic? I ain't. I mean, like you said, Gary, I've lived a fairly long life. I'm not ready to go now. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if I were to go,
if I am, I'm not going to be sucking about it. Time's up.
Well, I'm not either. Like, that's the thing. Like I was saying last night, sorry. I was putting on. I was gonna just chuck a sleep stream on, but then I was saying that halfway through the night, it looked as if I was just a dead body laying there. So I thought, nah, fuck that shit. I'll get rid of that. And
I saw you. I think I commented on that one. What are you doing? Sleeping?
I don't know. No, I didn't even read the comments. I just got rid of it. Hey, yeah, anyway, mate. Yeah, you save your comment up there, mate. Good on you. Thanks for popping in. So I do live streams every now and then where I'm talking. Sorry, I'm just talking to one of the chats there.
I actually get into some of his live streams, and he's not even in there. I'm there chatting away in the chat, and he's not even there. He's just got it going live. And I'm sitting there chatting away, and he won't answer me back because he's not there. I'll get on you.
Yeah, because quite often I'll do a lot of like race streams, of I don't know, just shipping stuff that would just something that's going to last the night, and then I can just use it down the track just for whatever,
I'm like, beauty. 41's alive. I'll go and chat with him. I'm chatting with him for 10 minutes, wondering why he's not answering me back. He's not there.
Pretty darn good reason, ain't it, Gary? He ain't there.
Hey, that's it,
I'm like, you dead yet? 41. You dead? Move, wriggle or something.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you popped in last night or not, but I know a few people did. I was like, oh no, I look pretty shit out there. YouTube's not going to really like that.
I saw you. I popped in there, but I didn't say anything. I might have said, g'day or wake up.
You probably just shook your head.
Sleeping. Yeah, well,
Well,
you got to do
back
it.
when
Someone's got to do it. Hey, you got
Tom,
views.
a
They
while
hear it.
ago, back when I was started smoking, and I'm sure it's the same way as you, Gary. The doctors smoked, nurses smoked, everybody smoked. I mean, there were a
Yeah.
few who didn't smoke, but most of them did. You know, it was
Yeah.
advertised in newspapers, TVs, everywhere.
Yep. Look, the doctor that saved my life from being a cop death thing, he was on the piss with my dad at the time. Like, he was over at Dad's mum at our place because they were drinking partners on the whiskies and then the smoking away and smoking cigars and, you know, like, and they ended up dying of lung cancer through smoking and alcoholism sort of thing. But they basically said, like, if I, you know, because like Dad smoked inside, you know.
Yeah. It's
we
weird.
were kids.
My mother died at 70 years old. Never drank or smoked in her life. She was died riddled of cancer. So you just got it, and if you get it, I don't know, it just comes out in some people and other people it doesn't. You can't blame the drinks and the smokes for everything. The doctors will, if they got no other answer for you. Oh yeah, you're a smoker, you're a drinker. That's your fault.
That's right.
Oh no, yeah. And I actually went off at one of my lung specialists about that. You know, it's like you got to stop blaming smoker. No, it didn't help. But just have a little look at where I've worked and some of the chemicals that I've worked with. You know, and you know,
I was a spray painter, as you know, mate. Like, you know, I never wore masks because we're furnace line spray painters. It's like 76 Celsius in there. You can't wear a fucking mask. You can't see if you wear goggles. So we just broke up, no unions. We just broke every rule there was. I did that for 10 frigging years. And that's got to take a toll on my lungs, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You know, like I was working on this boat out of Hobart, south of Tasmania. We used to dump all heavy metals from the zinc works, you know, like cadmium and mercury and all sorts of acids. Like the tanks of this thing that we dump was silver. That's how acidy all that shit was.
J Love, mate, she smokes Dejana.
Durium.
Dejana.
No, durium.
Is that
Durium?
close cigarettes?
Yeah, they're fucking shit.
Is that marijuana?
No, they smell like cloves. They're fucking horrible.
Oh, it's not like those herbal smokes, are they brought out back in the 70s.
I never even heard of them till just now. Much less.
I was trying to say marijuana with a funny word.
Yeah, it does kind of similar.
Over in Indonesia and all that, the Asians, they smoke it. Terrible shit.
Just talk me into it. You say smoke, I've got to roll another smoke.
Oh, yeah, you bastards are bastards because all I can do, I'm just having a smoke and a beer, you know.
You sure that ain't Foster's?
That ain't Foster's.
No, I'm just joking with you, man. I had so much fun joking with Rink that day about him drinking Foster's, you know, holding a bottle of Foster's. Boy, he held it up way up the camera. He said, "That ain't no fucking Foster's."
Yeah, same as that. That ain't no Foster's. Yeah, like I said to you before, I'd rather go down to my own grandmother's than drink that shit. Yeah. That's probably just made this whole video unsuitable for ads. But see, this is why I'm just doing all this live streaming now again. Now I'm monetized. I'll take me YouTube partner program and all that, do ads and all that now. I've made 6 cents in 2 days.
6 cents, mate, you're good. That won't pay your doctor's bills, buddy.
Well, you know, I don't know. I list all of my videos is not meant for kids. I don't know how y'all do it, but if you list it for kids where they can watch, well then you're liable for smoking or drinking or any cussing, anything.
All mine. Everything I do, even cartoons, I'm putting up lately. Not for kids. I always put not for kids in case.
Yeah,
I don't know what countries' restrictions they got on what kids can see and what they can't.
Yeah.
Right.
My shorts on me little 3-legged dog, I put not for kids as well.
Everything I do, not for kids, because you don't know the laws in the countries and stuff. You don't.
That's right.
And that's the thing with the monetisation bit. It is not for kids.
Exactly. Mine sure ain't. I mean, you know, because, well, first of all, just about everybody that I talk, I mean, I use some bad language from time to time myself, but most of the guys that come on me, I mean, they use it every other word, you know, so it'd be very unwise for me to list it as for kids.
Yeah.
I'm an Aussie, mate, and just the F word rolls out of my mouth like hello and goodbye. I'm not being nasty. It's just how I speak.
Yeah. Well, that's the way they are. I mean, they don't mean anything nasty by it. You know, it's just like I said, it's the way they speak.
Yeah. No worries, J Love.
Dude, coming back in my house, kids won't do it.
Mine too.
And I've got support workers that come in and do mine, so I'm right. Just come back and have a beer.
Well, my wife, she works like 2-3 shifts a day. The kids won't do anything, so and I'm not doing housework. I don't get.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yes,
I bet you fucking his kids aren't anywhere near him when he's saying that right now.
Nah, they're in the house, mate. They're not out here. I'm out the cave.
See, they probably watching.
I'm safe
they'll
out
probably
here,
come
mate.
out now.
The man cave full.
Yeah, they'll probably come out now and say, fucking, I just heard you say that. I'm going to fucking whack.
Yeah, give me a clipper in the ear. That's all right. Nothing new from my daughters, I tell you.
But, oh, no. Bloody hell, J Love. Move over here. I've only got 2 bedrooms to myself. You can have one, I can have the other. The dog's got downstairs. She's sorted.
Oh, Chucky takes anybody's bed. He don't care. And he'll grab your pillows. He'll take your pillows as well. He takes the whole bed. You've seen how big Chucky is. It's his bed, mate. If he's in your bed, forget about it. Go sleep on the lounge or something, mate. He's got the bed. That's end of story. You're a loser. You don't get the bed with Chucky.
Oh.
And you use the wall and push out with 4 legs. If you sleep next to him, he'll just push it out. Pretty dog. That boy's Chucky.
Well, you know how I handle the cleaning the bedroom and everything up, and you know how I handle that. I just get up out of bed in the morning, throw the covers back. Then when I get in bed that next night, I just pull them right back over me.
That's how I make my bed when I get into it, not when I get out of it. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's making a bed.
And the vacuum, I just raise the window, you know, and open the door and let the wind blow it out the door.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
I actually sleep out. I've got actually added to the man cave here. I've got a caravan out there, all set up with computers and widescreen. It's got a double bed right up the other end. It's got fridge in there, beer fridge. It's got everything in there. It's like beautiful. And in the summer and that, I crash out there because the whole top opens up like fly screens, and you know how hot it gets here down by the bay. You've always got a nice breeze out there, and I cannot handle air conditioners. So I sleep out there more than I ever sleep in the house ever. I just roll out of the back door out of here, out the man cave, and in there, fire up the big screen and fall asleep watching something stupid on YouTube. Every time I put something, not YouTube, every time I put Netflix on, it's that boring I fall asleep. So that's the only way I go to sleep is put Netflix on. It's that bad.
Yeah. Jay Love, same to you, mate. We'll see you if you come back, if we're still alive.
You're alive. Nice to meet you.
We're still going to be alive, but if we're still alive, and if you come back,
I keep calling you Joy Love with a J. It's probably not Joy Love, is it?
You know, you was asking about Steve a while ago. That was him right there. He's going to start do a stream tonight, and wants me to be on with him. So I'll be leaving it, not right now, but just in a few minutes when he lets me know. But what is your name, 41 South? That I can call you by besides 41.
Chris.
Chris. All right. Nice to meet you, Chris. Nice
I
to
knew
meet you,
Chris, but I just called him 41. I kind of like his
41. Well, yeah, just don't call me late for breakfast.
Okay, I got you, man. That's the way I am too. Don't call me late for any meal.
A lot of people call me by my real name, Gary Hawkins, which is fine. Other people don't. I used to have like Facebook and Rumble, Beer Drinking Aussie, and YouTube was Gary Hawkins. And I tell people to come and check out my channel, and they say I can't find you because they're looking for Beer Drinking Aussie. So I changed all three to the same name. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to remember too.
See, ages ago, this channel used to be my name, you know. But then I thought, nah, fuck it, I'll just change it to 41 South because, like,
that's cool. It's a great name, and you're a seaman, and 41 South is Tassie, so that makes sense.
It's where I'm at. Yeah.
Well, you know, my first one, I think Gary knows, was Ronnie York is Ronnie Cash, and then I made up another one. It's RY-RR, and now because my first one got completely taken away, the Ronnie York is Ronnie Cash one got taken away. I made another one. Now it's just Ronnie York.
Yep.
But I had to do a bunch of stuff to get there. I hadn't got one video on there yet.
I'm sub to them all.
Yeah, I know Gary is, and I appreciate it, Gary. Appreciate you being there, brother.
I love hanging out with you and Steve.
I sub to everywhere. Like, you know, when I'm over at Steve's there, I miss half the show because I'm just too busy subbing away because, you know, because up the ranch, you know, I'm just subbing to all the different people that I haven't heard of.
And it's actually you're not watching what they're talking about on the live feed.
Yeah. And it's actually a spin out because, you know, like, I don't know if you're ex-bootlicker. I know him and that from a different channel that, you know, like a few other people that does sing-alongs and all that stuff with.
Yeah, I've got heaps of them. I go into one and I don't know anybody in there. It's all that will pop up. They're people I know from, like, Ronnie's channel or your channel or Steve's channel or someone else's channel. I know half of the people in here anyway.
Yeah. Well, and I agree with Gary. But I had so many, I was subscribed to so many people there I was till I got my channel taken away. But so I decided to be, you know, more discriminating. I mean, not that I discriminate against anybody, but I mean, I wasn't watching 90% of them anyway. So I, you know, just kind of cut. I didn't unsubscribe, but I just, you know, didn't go watch it and didn't subscribe to it.
Yeah, Ronnie, I tried actually the ones like in YouTube Studio. I can see if I get new subscribers. So everybody who subscribes to me, I subscribe straight back.
Oh, yeah.
But I've got like 120 or something I'm subscribed to. I go check them out if they're live. But if they're not live, I don't bother checking out their channel.
Yeah. And that's why I say to people, like when I said to J Love or whoever it was, like about your channel being pinned to the top here, Ronnie. It's like, even if you don't even fucking watch it, just sub because it helps.
It does. Oh, yeah.
Particularly when you the algorithm. Likes to get you up there in the algorithm so more people are going to get to see your stuff. And that whole idea of it is, but you want people to see your stuff, but you're just wasting all your time putting it up, aren't you?
That's it.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, just excuse me again for a sec. I'll be back in a sec.
Mate, you're running like a girl to that toilet.
I am. I've got a fucking girl's bladder now that I've got all this fucking
shit. Run a hose out the window, mate. You'd be right.
Mud Digger, what's up?
Mud Digger, g'day. Don't know you, but g'day. I'll be back in a sec.
So you boys going live tonight, Ronnie? You and Steve?
Yeah, he's setting it up right now, and he's going to let me know when he gets it all set up. But, you know, I never know with Steven because particularly since he's got to go back to work, with his feet being so bad and all, because he's been working some long hours trying to catch up. And so, I don't bother him during the day because, I know he don't want to be bothered because he's working. So,
yeah, got to pay the bills, mate.
Exactly.
And plumbers poor buggers are on call all the time. But you get no peace if you're on call, if you're a tradie. You're called
That's
out
right.
every 5 minutes.
That's
See him out
exactly
the other day, I was watching him and he's out there with Nina and that. He can hardly walk and he's called out in the pissing down rain to fix some stupid tap.
Yeah.
Jesus, mate, I felt sorry for him.
I didn't see that one, but he told me about it.
They had it with Nina, did it live. Poor bugger. Jesus, mate. Couldn't they wait? But he couldn't put a freaking tap himself, so it's got me tricked. Bloody hell, just freaking sweat another one on there. Jesus.
Steve's a damn good guy. I'm here to tell you, he's a fantastic guy. And we've become really good friends over the past 3 or 4 or 5 months, that we've known each other.
Yeah, I've been following him for quite a while. I don't know where I met him. I met him somewhere on YouTube. And I like his stuff that much. I actually, instead of being a member, I'm a triple member now. So I don't care what it costs. So help him get to buy more equipment and do his stuff. I just love his shows. They're great. And I love Nina. And I'm even subscribed to a dog's channel, Pablo's channel.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. Yeah, talking about new equipment, I'm going to have to get me a new computer or laptop because yesterday when my daughter was, trying to get all this stuff fixed back up for me, it said it only had one more, whatever it was, one more something, and then it can't be used anymore. So in other words, when that's up, the laptop just goes kerflunk. Whatever the hell it was, I'll have to ask her again and write it down so I don't forget it again.
I build all my own supercomputer virtually, as you know. So yeah, my shit's off the Richter scale, but it costs me. But it's a hobby. Everyone says, "What do you need another like $10,000 computer for?" It's just because I can. I'm building it. They got something new for me. I'm buying it. I'm making it. That's it.
Hell, I couldn't build a the tiniest, most uncomplicated transistor radio. I wouldn't know where to start. Not damn sure. I'd rather run a computer, much less build one.
They're easy as to put together, mate. I'm telling you. They're costly, but if you want the high-end gaming stuff, you can buy a nice new car for what you can build a decent high-end gaming computer for. Really.
Oh, Ronnie, I was on a different channel with Gary there, and that he started talking to this other fella, all this computer shit. They might as well have been talking Chinese.
No, I hate it when people do that and we get right into it. Other people are thinking, what the hell are we doing here? So you don't go on and talk about computers with two computer freaks. It's just like...
Yeah, I was I don't remember who it was either, but I was on with somebody one day and they did the same thing, started talking about, computers and everything. I mean, I might as well have been listening to two Chinese guys talk. I had no freaking idea what the hell they were talking about.
You got to watch it if you get two computer nerds freaking on the same freaking thing at once, mate.
No shit.
It's on their mind.
That's for sure.
They just leave. I'm going. See you later. Bye-bye.
I think that's what I did, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it is because they wouldn't. There wasn't even a pause in the talk. I don't remember if I even said goodbye or not. I think I just left.
Hey, don't blame you. I know what it's like.
No, Digger, if you're still there
today, mate, they're on there arguing and carrying on and having bitchy fights. I said to 41, you go on live today, mate. He said, yeah, give me half an hour. Beauty, I'm out of here. We both come over here. Like,
yeah, fuck
that's
this.
a good guy. Man, they got these freaking bitching sessions going on. Like, damn. I don't know what people bitch about people I don't know about and crap on poor people.
People just like but just sorry guys, Mud Digger, if you're still there, I do remember you now. I've got your subs and sorry, my memory isn't that flash, but g'day. Welcome again.
Absolutely.
Sorry. I've gone quiet since Joy Love left. J Love. Sorry, I keep calling her Joy Love. There must be a Joy Love on the internet that I know or somewhere.
There's J Baby on. There's probably all sorts of stuff. There's,
so forgive me, Joy Love, when you come back, J Love. I keep saying it's like auto. I say Joy Love when I see the J Love. Sorry.
There's also Joyful Diamonds that watches Steve and me both all the time. She's been on both our shows. Maybe that's who you
Joyful
think.
Diamonds is a sweet ass. She's lovely.
Mm-hmm. She definitely is.
Such a nice person. She's always, hello, sweetie, and how you going, dear, sweetie? She's lovely.
Yeah.
Great lady.
Yeah, I felt obligated to join up his membership yesterday. But all my stuff, like I've got all the super chats and all that's all organised, but there's no membership bit. I can't find the membership bit.
Yeah, I like the membership because you don't have to muck around with PayPal, and you just do it, and it comes out of my account monthly, so I don't have to worry about it. I like being a member. And you get
that's what I don't understand about people sending, super chats. I mean, the reason for them is if you want to get a question answered, the biggest reason anyway. But
to highlight it.
Yeah, but with someone like Steve, y'all just send it to his PayPal, Cash App, or whatever, and then
that don't work with me, Ronnie, because I used to have a business account with PayPal. They ripped me off for thousands. I refuse point blank to use PayPal for anything, but that's a me thing. That's why I like if they got super chat. So I just pop that up there if I've got a couple of spare bucks in the bank. And being a member is a really good one because that's just done directly out of my bank account. No dramas. I don't have to think about it. It's done every month and it goes forever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, with the membership, I can understand that, but with the super chats, I don't get it because PayPal, YouTube gets part of that.
Yeah, they got about 30% or something.
Take 30%.
But still, it all adds up. And actually, YouTube will give you more coverage. Their algorithms will show you more because YouTube's making money. And that's what they want to do. That's what they do. So you're going to come up first on the live feeds before anybody else. You're making the money, if that makes any sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if it's only a little super chat, that is good. If it's only 50 cents, that gets you up in their algorithm and you're getting spread around. You're coming up as soon as someone hooks on YouTube, you're popping up.
Yeah, they think, oh, yeah, he's all right. He spends money on us.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, YouTube, their money, like everything on the internet.
Well, another thing YouTube does, I found out here a week or so ago, was watching all these channels they have on. They literally take a lot of people's ideas and make them into their own, and
got big followings. Yep. I did it on way back about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, probably 8 years ago on Facebook. I started an online sales group called Men's Stuff Only, but women were quite obviously allowed to go in there. Then one of the big corporate ones on there took it off and showed for stuff for men only, and they kind of stole my idea, and I had like 10 people in there, and they had like 1 million in 2 days. So you got to just go. That's how it goes.
That's why I put that
big
thing up. That's why I put that thing up above Gary's shoulder there. That boat with 41
tower.
41 tower. I like it's cool. Actually, that's what they want me to do on YouTube with the movies I put up. But I don't want people to have to download my freaking name on them. So you want them, you grab them. You're welcome to it without my shit on them. You want that black and white movie for your collection? You want to download it and sell it? Do what you want with it. Please, with my blessing. Absolutely. But I don't need my name stuck on it.
Listen, I've got to go down and grab another beer.
Let's go. I don't know when Steve's coming back. I just want to say, that it's you Aussie guys are some of the most, and I'm talking women, men, all are some of the most awesome people I've met. I mean, everyone I've met so far has been a very awesome person. I just want to say that about you two also. I'm glad I met you.
Ronnie, thanks. It's a pleasure. But Ronnie, if you actually check out my stats and things on Facebook anywhere, I have like 98% American friends and probably about 2% Australian friends on my.
Yeah, same here. All Canadians.
Yeah, and Canadians. I've got some really good.
My algorithms, American or Canadians.
Yeah, it's amazing because the way they make it sound anyway is that the liberal mind is the most popular. That's the way that I've always been taught to believe, by them, of course. But come to find out, it's more, way more conservatives worldwide than there are of the liberal mindset, which I don't care how anybody thinks.
Woke leftists, I've got no time for on the planet. I don't give a shit about them. I don't like.
You won't tell me you and me freaking both.
But I don't get into politics either on YouTube or anyway.
No, I got it. But I'm just saying,
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. What I'm saying is this: it's just amazing, how you have certain people flock together. It's it's like birds or anything else. If you're of the like mindset, it's not like you have to put out an advertisement saying it. You just naturally do it.
Everyone, it's like I met you like on YouTube with Steve Holowa, and I like Steve. I really do. I've got a lot of time for him and Nina. I have ever since I first saw him. I don't even know who. Someone introduced me to him. I can't even remember who. Anyway, I met you on there, and I saw you when you're putting up yours, and I think, hello, I like this guy. So again, that's why you see me pop up all the time. If you pop up, I jump on there. I like hanging around with people, but not all people.
Oh, for damn sure, not all people. Well, I've had a few on my channel that it's hard for me to take. I mean, I won't name any names, but over the months, you learn who is what and if they're real or not. And some people are just not real. I mean, they try to put on a front, but they're not really who they're.
We call it staunchy. You can tell a staunch person, that's like a staunch Aussie is someone who's a patriot. I love patriots. I don't care if they're Russian, American, English, Australian. If you love your flag, you've got a thumbs up from me. I'm a very patriotic Australian.
Absolutely, that's what you want to be.
24/7, every day of my life, my flag flies. When it wears out, I'll have a spare new one all the time. It never comes down my flag.
That's the way it ought to be.
People. And I don't care what country they come from. A patriot's a patriot. Same as veterans. My heroes are veterans. Anzacs, Australian, the American heroes. Anybody who fights for their country will lay down their life for their country. I don't care which country it is. They're heroes, and they should be regarded as national heroes for that country. They are real heroes in my mind.
I totally agree. And that's I don't know if you ever heard me say it or not, but I said it many times on my channel. The same thing, if you, wherever you're from, you should love your country,
absolutely. Otherwise, you shouldn't be there if you don't like it. Get out of there.
Exactly. Find a way to get the hell out of it.
If you don't love your country, that's why we call them whinging pommies. I've got a lot of good English friends, but we call them whinging pommies. Guys, bitching it's too hot in Australia. It's this way, everything's too expensive. And I'm just straight at them. Well, fuck, if you don't like it here, piss off back to your tiny little island. Don't come here getting your free pension, your free friggin' doll, and all your free houses and your free everything that you get. Piss off back to your little island and live like sardines. If you don't like it here, don't complain about Australia. What'd you come here for?
Absolutely. which makes me ask this question, Gary. And I've never looked it up, so I don't know. But landmass wise, how big is Australia compared to the United States or Canada?
All the United States, right? Actually, I'll get a map for you. I'll Google it for you later and I'll send it to you. All the United States of America can fit in Australia, and we have land to spare. That's how big the continent of Australia is. We have spare.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I didn't know because I've never looked it up.
Yeah, people think we're this tiny little island. We're actually the largest island on the continent, but we're also the smallest continent on the planet. See, USA is like the United States of America is not a continent. It fits.
No.
Nice and evenly in the center of our continent.
That's why it's called North America because there's South America, and in the middle is Mexico.
That's a large continent, but the United States of America, we got plenty more room, and we don't have anywhere a zillionth of the people. So we got plenty of room if you want plenty of room. You want to come live here, as long as you don't mind it hot and a bit dry, you'd be right.
Yeah, that's Texas. That's Texas, hot and dry. I mean, 99% of the time.
Yeah, but we have cold regions. You can go up the Alps here, and that snows in Australia, believe it or not. I wouldn't live anywhere where it gets cold, but it does actually snow in Australia, believe it or not.
Yeah, who is the
They
guy?
got ski resorts here. Like, you know.
Who is the guy that I can't think of his name now, and I know him well, but he's always showing the sunrise in Australia. Damn, what's his name? Frig, I can't believe I can't think his name. Because we're good friends on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he
I've
watches
never
Steve
missed a sunrise or a sunset in my life. But on Facebook, you can't put photos up on YouTube, I don't think. I've never seen a way you can. But I take photos on Facebook. I smash them up on my Facebook account all the time. I've never in my life missed a sunrise and a sunset. It's just a me thing. I don't sleep much.
Well, he has some good ones. I mean, he really does. He's good at it. And he's been on my channel before. He's been on Steve's many times.
Oh, it's not Hank. What's his name?
No, it's not Rink.
Rink 2000 and his missus 1000 or vice versa.
No, but they know each other. Rink and
I think someone Brett. I don't know him apparently, but yeah, they talk about him a bit.
Yeah,
pretty well known Aussie over in America, I think.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Damn, I just can't think of his name though. But anyway, you know, he's another one of the. Well, him and Rink I met first, you know, as Aussies. Then I met Rink's wife, you know, Rink 1000, and then you, and now Chris. And there may be another one or two in there that I'm missing. But you know, the point is that you know, you guys, to me, y'all are like Americans, or we're like Aussies. You know, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah. I think there's Southern America is ones down in the bayous and that. They say like the rednecks, or whatever you want to call them. There, they say like Aussies, I think.
Are you talking about there in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them. They're great.
Oh yeah.
Well, very Aussie, very Australian.
Yeah, and a lot of them are from French descent.
Yep.
French, and then
so is Canada in it? That's all French, isn't it? A lot of them still speak French over there, don't they?
Yep, they sure do. Uh-oh, got him another Foster's.
Oh, he's back. He went to pay the water bill.
But paid the water bill and picked up another case of Foster's.
Yep. Yep. And then there's fighting words running. Lucky. Lucky.
I'm glad I'm on this side of the camera.
Mate, otherwise, Tasmanian mate there, mate, he'd show you what a devil is. He'd whack you.
That's why I'm glad I'm on this side of the camera, you know, or the whatever you want to call it, screen.
Wouldn't bother me if he kept on saying Aussies drink Foster's. You come over here and buy a box of Foster's and make you drink it.
Oh, he's got his nut squasher out there.
That's what you grab the devil's necks with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that problem, you know, if I wear shorts, I have to grab it with one of those, you know, so I can have a pee.
Tuck her all back in.
I tell stories.
Tell a story if you're short.
I don't think it's a chat. It went silent in there, so it's all good. Actually, I can piss it off now because it's white screen and it's killing my eyes. Yeah. Now I can't read the chat. So if anybody's in the chat, you've got to tell me.
Oh, look, I'll translate it for you, Gary.
Ain't no one said anything in a while since it's been about.
I had to go.
30 minutes, I guess. No, yeah, about 30.
I think it's only us. I think we're just a dead live.
Yeah, Friday nights over here anyway are generally pretty slow, you know, for being on the internet, unless you've got a huge audience to begin with, which I damn sure.
Yeah. It was 3 o'clock yesterday morning. I'm out here and I uploaded 5 movies to my channel, whatever. And I went in there and I thought I'll see who's live. I follow about 98 people or something. And I reckon 90 of them were all live at the same time. Like, who do you watch? Like, all of a sudden, they're all live stream at the same time. I'm like,
good day, good day.
G'day, g'day. How are you? G'day.
G'day, g'day.
Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. G'day.
Yeah, there's just certain ones that I watch, and if they ain't live, I don't know. It's hard for me to watch, you know, replay of a live. I don't know why, but it just is. You know, even my own. I can't stand to watch my own.
I do if I missed it and I really like what they're into, so then I'll go back and watch it later.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I'll
Some
download
of
it to my computer and I'll just watch it later when I get around it. And I don't have to go looking for
What
it.
what do we replay? Lives.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I only replay a live unless there's something.
And I always
relevant.
look back at mine later. I'll look at this later to see if my sound's all right and if I've got to do something to my computers. But I won't sit there and watch the whole thing through again. But I'll have a little couple of looks to make sure I'm not too loud or doing whatever.
another drink of Foster's coming up.
Okay, yeah, g'day.
Hey,
Hearing
I've got an
and
invisible one.
life is good.
Good day. You got to have a Foster's to drink here, though. That's a corny joke.
Don't listen to him. He's bullshitting you.
Oh yeah, I think g'day actually knows.
I bet he does too. Particularly if he can tell I'm not from Australia just by listening. So and that tells you right there what a shit.
What are you talking about?
You've got that terrible Irish accent, haven't you?
Australia, Ronnie. Heaps of Americans come to Australia and never go back to America. They love it here, mate. Trust me.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt it at all. If I had the last one, so what I was telling Rink 1000 and Steve last night. Hell, if I had, I don't know which one I'd visit first, Australia or Hawaii. You know, if I could afford to go to either one.
Hawaii would be fun to visit. I'd go to Hawaii. If I went to America, it'd only be to probably Florida or Texas, where it's warm. I'm not going anywhere where it's cold. You can stick that.
Well, I heard that. Well, anywhere across from Florida over to
Palo. Cooper's not a bad drop, oh mate.
Yeah.
You can need to pick the state with what people are drinking, eh?
Yep. I've had Cooper's before. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not into it, but
I'll stick to my imported ton from Belgium. It's my favourite draft. I love it. As you noticed, I bought 60 cans today. Man's not a camel. I get thirsty. I actually bought 2 days ago. I bought 60 cans, and a friend came over and we drank like nearly all of them. So I had to go get more today.
See, that was always
the missus sent the wife when she got home from work. Said, "Quick, before you go to bed, go and get me some beers." Okay, off she went. Give me the money.
It's 420, all you 420ers.
Oral liquid, balanced, 25. Is that like what they call it? Hemp oil.
25 THC and 25 CBD.
Never even smoked marijuana in your life, mate.
That's what, how could you smoke?
Watch my friends
smoke. Gummies.
Don't bother me.
Don't smoke it. Not this one. Stick it under your tongue.
With the oil, yeah. Wizard was he makes that stuff and sells it in America, doesn't he?
Oh, look, I've got mates over here that do it too. Hawk, you know. Wizard was making a big deal of nothing, really, mate.
Full of shit. We call them full of shit, Ronnie. That's Australian slang for full of shit.
I hear you. Well, you know, I was told CBD oil was good for pain, and so I tried it. It didn't do anything for me, and if it works for people, that's great, but it just didn't work for me. But what I would love is regular. Go ahead.
I was going to say you got to let it kick in, though.
Oh yeah, well, it's said I put. I think it was either 2 or 4 drops, one of those under your tongue each night. You know, I just wanted to go to sleep, ease the pain, so I could go to sleep.
Yeah, Ronnie, I guess it's kind of like there's no point opening a box of beer and drinking one. You're just wasting your fucking time. You got to drink the whole box and have a spare one so you can have a bit of fun.
Yeah, and believe, I agree, Gary. And believe me, that shit ain't cheap. It cost me altogether, tax and all, it's like $80 for a little bottle. Well, about the size of what you had there, Chris.
30 mils for 125. This is
$125. Jesus, mate, I can get fucking near 5 cases of beer for that.
Yeah.
Bottle
But,
of American bourbon whiskey, mate. Jesus.
well, that's got the THC and the CBD, which helps. The THC is the bit that helps you not really give a fuck about stuff.
My daughters will tell you about all that shit. They smoke freaking bongs and shit, which I've got no problem with. As long as they're not smoking in the house or around places, that's all right. They go to beach parties. They come back. I can smell
Hey,
it all
good.
over them because I don't smoke it. It stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Been smoking that weed? Yeah, Dad. Giggling there.
that's good for you. It's really good for you. How are you, Drew?
Well, y'all got a treaty there, Gary. If they don't give you hell about the beer drinking, you don't give them hell about the marijuana smoking.
Who, me? Oh,
Yeah, you and your
everybody
daughter.
over here smokes it. I'm probably one of the few who don't, actually. I just never got into it. I don't know why. I got enough vices. I smoke, I drink, what else do you want? I swear. Cuss for my American friends.
What?
I
I can
grow
think
all my own
of something
veggies, always
mention.
have. But I'm pretty good. I'm kind of a little bit of a nature boy.
Plus, we've got the same backyard, Ronnie, but from either side. His side's my far side. His far side's my close side.
Yeah. If we actually had a really good arm on us, I could hit him with an empty beer bottle from here. It wouldn't be a
So
fucking good arm.
y'all literally live real close to each other.
No. Oh, we got a ferry that goes across.
If you put it in kilometres, we're only about 350 kilometres away from each other.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I could throw a stubby that far, but you know, in theory.
Like he's just over there. He's just passed up
He's that
behind
way.
him.
He's that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just over this way.
Exactly, he's that way.
Yeah. You have to get your atlas out. Get Google Earth out and have a look at Bass Strait. Google Bass Strait, and it'll show you.
Bass Strait's the roughest waters in the world, and that's what separates us. So I can't smack him around the ear, or he can't smack me around the ear, vice versa.
What's the name again? Back straight? Is that what you said?
Bass, BASS.
Oh, okay, Bass. Okay, let me write that down because I'll forget it in about 2 seconds if I don't. I have to write every damn thing down.
If you're using Google Map, Google down the Great Ocean Road, Victoria, Australia, and you'll see my backyard. He's my front yard. My backyard's the rest of the ocean.
Yeah. Just write that last thing down I wrote there in the chat. And Bass Strait, yeah. But yeah, when Steve comes on, let us know. I'll probably get a notification anyway, but I'll come across and I'll do another live later on too.
Yeah, all cool, mate.
I'm in the mood.
I couldn't handle it in there and much. So just having the argument.
Look,
they're supposed to be good mates, and they were fighting. I'm going, come on, boys, settle easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said he'll be on, and he wants to meet backstage in 10 minutes. So I guess I'll leave here in about 5 and go.
Hey, everybody. How you
I'll
going?
jump on with Steve, as always. Hey, Drip.
Hello, Drip.
I don't know who Drip is, but hey, mate.
Hello, Daniel.
Good, man. Good. Weather's strange over here. It's usually a lot hotter than it has been. Like stinking hot for New Zealand, but it's more like spring weather. It's crazy.
Yep, cool. So, Ronnie, we got Drip here from New Zealand now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you got a bit of everywhere now. So you got Hawk here, Victoria, me, Tasmania, New Zealand down here, and then we've got Texas.
Oh, awesome. Texas.
You got half the southern hemisphere covered here, mate, in one chat.
Darn right. Well, now, in New Zealand, isn't that kind of like, I mean, it's about same culture as Australia, or no?
Nah, they're all fucking weirdos over there.
Well, we have a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences too. New Zealand's a lot colder than Australia.
And
nowhere near
volcanoes that keep erupting.
No, yeah, oh, fuck yeah, there's been a bit of that.
Their climate's very similar to Tassie, though.
Yeah, it is very similar to Tasmania in terms of climate. Nowhere near as cold as Canada. But
Thank God for that.
And you can say cunt in New Zealand.
you can say country in New Zealand.
And you can in
Can't say
Australia
cunt in
too.
Canada.
As soon as you do, though, you better be throwing a fist after it.
Yep.
You think they're saying sex when they're talking to you, Ronnie. They're actually trying to say the number 6, but they say sex. No, I'm
No.
not having sex with you, mate. Nah, sex, sheep. Ah, you having sex with sheep. Nah,
Oh, here we go, bloody sheep. Here we freaking go.
Did you say sex? No, I said sex. What? Sex? No, sex.
sex, mate. Not sex.
Australia, the Australian culture and New Zealand culture are very similar, though, because a lot of us from New Zealand have family and have had family in Australia for generations.
Yeah, I got some really cool Maori mates, big boys, and
Yep.
you don't muck with the big Maori boys, Ronnie. They are big boys, big boys, mate. Coolest people
Yeah.
you ever meet in your life. Mate.
You don't call them pufters in dark alleys, put it that way, unless you can really run.
Yeah, and snap you like a
Yeah, that doesn't go down well. We tend not to talk very much. We let the fists do the talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some awesome Maori,
Yeah,
mate. They're big
If
boys.
you
they
can't
come
run
along,
fast
right?
when you call
Big
them
guys.
Mary a poof, you just call them sir.
No, I heard that.
But they're
Best
gentle,
thing
mate.
to
They're gentle giants. They're fucking the loveliest people you'll ever meet, mate. You want to go to a hungy? If you want to eat something, go to a Maori hungy, mate. The best
A good
food.
proper, yeah, they're good, yum.
Go to a what?
I can build one of
Honey.
those in my sleep. I can build
Very
one of those
hungry.
in my sleep. It's an earth oven. It's an earth oven. Basically, what we do is we dig a hole in the ground and we use very special stones that don't explode.
That's how it's built.
Put the stones in the
H-A-N-G-Y.
put the stones in the ground. Light a fire like a big bonfire. Heat those stones up till they're white hot, or maybe even hot. Oh yeah, white hot. And then we use metal baskets, tin foil, wrap the food up. Meat, vegetables, whatever you want. Put those in the
Bloody hell.
baskets. Then we get sacks of material or whatever, and a lot of water. Soak those sacks in water, and then drape the sacks over the baskets with the food in it, and then cover the dirt back over the top. And basically, it's like a big steam oven in the ground, and you get that earthen flavour, and it's really, really nice.
And you can tell
food.
people, Ronnie, when they've had too many hungies because they end up with a funny accent.
Yeah, funny accent, and they get the shits.
And
You
they're
know,
like,
that sounds kind of like how
Ronnie,
the
Ronnie,
American
they're like
Indians cook
Aussies.
over here.
They love a drink.
Pardon?
They what, Gary?
They love a drink.
Hey,
Oh,
Danny, and can that link I've got pinned to the top, can you please click on that sub sort, please, matey?
Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem. I'll do that right now.
Thank
well,
you.
thank you, Chris, for asking him that, and thank you, Drip, for subbing. That's my channel.
Yeah. You're
Awesome.
getting your worldwide audience bigger and bigger every day, Ronnie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ronnie's a YouTube. Well, this
Veteran.
particular channel is fairly YouTubey, virgin-ish. He loves getting struck off the list.
Okay, so he's like the rest of us. He's like the rest of us.
In
Then.
trouble all the time, mate. He could
Well,
be
I
an
keep
Aussie
swinging
or
and missing
Maori.
the ball is what it is. I need a bigger bat.
You had a question. You were
Well,
asking me a
over
question about the hangi, but then got interrupted. Ronnie, so can you remember what the question was?
Oh, I think I was saying that over here, I think that's the way that the American Indians cooked it one time.
Yep.
I'm not sure, but I've heard about it. It might have been from New Zealand that I heard it, but I think I heard about the Indians using it over here too.
Yep. A
used
lot of First Nations people use the same idea.
Back in the
Okay.
day, they used to wrap it all in banana leaves.
Yep.
for the moisture part instead
Yep.
of the actual bag.
Yep.
Before
That's
White
what-
Magic come along.
Yep. We used fern and flax.
banana leaves.
We would make flax baskets. Wait till they're fully dried out because the chlorophyll would give you the shits. So
Yeah, drip.
yeah, we used to use a lot of different things.
Well, guys, I hate to run, but I got to go to meet Steve and work out for the
I'll be
night.
over there shortly.
I'll do
Is
it.
Steve
Gary.
coming on soon, is he? Right.
I'm sorry.
Is Steve going on soon?
Yeah, we'll be on. I think in 30 minutes from now.
Awesome.
All right. We'll be over.
It was great meeting you, Chris. Nice meeting you, Drip. What was your name, Drip?
Dan.
Daniel. No, nice meeting you, Daniel.
Hey,
And
Ronnie,
Gary,
have
I've
you
already
got,
known.
Ronnie, have you got a way of typing in the name of Steve's live feed that you're going to be going to, or do
You're
I
going to
have
type
to?
it. Just go Steve Aloha. Just type
Oh,
that
yeah.
in. If you do it on there, it'll come up straight to his.
I know
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, do you? Good.
nice,
Good.
mate.
Everybody
Right,
knows Steve.
Yeah, I
know
think so. I think so. And I didn't realize
Steve's really cool.
he is. He's a damn good guy.
Yep.
All right,
Cool.
because once we'll get cracking over across the Steve, and then I'll shut down, and then when Steve shuts down, I'll start back up again if that works for all of yous.
Yeah,
mate. Cool.
yeah.
Thanks for having
Well,
us. Oh, mate.
depends on what time he goes off. Sometimes, most of the time, last night we only intended to be on an hour. We wound up going.
Yeah, well, that
So-
worked a treat last night, didn't it?
Yeah,
We were there.
really well.
Don't lie to us, Ronnie.
Yeah, you're
We got
talking to the Aussies and the Kiwis,
download
yeah?
and print it and take it to you in court.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that. Well, guys, it's been great. And I'll see y'all later on tonight.
See you,
Yeah,
Ronnie.
Righto, Ronnie. Take
Y'all
care,
have a
mate.
great one. Thanks
Keep
for
out of trouble,
having me up.
That's our
Thanks for
job.
coming up, mate.
You got three
You
troublemakers here. We don't need another one, mate.
We need
Oh, no.
two. Good
Well,
on you, mate.
I may bring you one of them things you don't like, one of them strike things. And I know you don't want that.
Nah, I'm right, mate. Cheers. We've been
I've got
fine.
plenty of beers,
Cheers.
mate. I'll run out. I'll get the other one. I'm not drinking that shit you drink.
See you guys later.
All right, mate. You take it easy. Yeah. Yeah, he's good values, Ronnie. He's,
Yeah, I like his lives.
yeah,
Him and Steve.
just trying to get Ronnie some more subs while we can.
Oh,
His
good.
new channel before he'll lose it tomorrow. He'll probably lose it tonight. Get some more. Whoops. He's got
good to
2
see you,
strikes in
Chris.
the last 2 weeks, hasn't he?
Same, mate. Same. I've got about 4 different channels that I've got to actually promote on my top thing, and I've just got to play prioritising at the moment, you know.
Yep. Yep.
But
All good, mate.
I've
It's
just
better
got to
than
figure
having
out
a
what I've
link
got to
to
do next.
Someone else's live, like we do. You just go, say on Steve's, they don't mind if we put up someone else's link. So if you want to link someone else, you just put up their thing and just tell them who they are. And it's quite
Yeah.
good. We all jump in there and we all sub to someone if they know someone, and we all just get their subs up.
Yeah. No, well, like I said to Ronnie and that last night, that, you know, my next live, I'd do that.
Yeah, you've got him in
And,
heaps. You'll get him heaps, especially because you leave yours up. People will, check that guy out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
got your own channel, Drip?
No. I tend to just be supportive and help people out in the background and
All
try
good?
and stay as positive as possible, which has been rather strange this year, as Chris knows.
Been very fucking out of whack, hasn't it?
Yeah. And copped a bit of shit as a result, but hey, don't we all?
Oh,
Yeah.
mate. You
We're
haven't
big
got
boys,
the
mate. We can handle it.
lately.
We can handle it, mate. We don't suck about it too much.
No.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered with it. You know, I've had a couple of people in particular just giving me both barrels.
Yep. That's all right.
You know why they you know why they do that though, Chris. Eh? They know you can take it. You just go, no, fuck you. Fuck
Yeah,
I like
but
them.
yeah,
Me
you know,
amused. Like
the
trolls.
two that I'm on about.
I know you're
You
right.
know,
Don't phase me
tell
at
that.
all.
Hey Gary, you know fucking where we just left there before,
Yeah.
associated with all that sort of shit. People having cracks at me, you know,
Yep.
like that side of fucking shit.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah. I know
Where I
exactly.
try to keep away, look where we just left. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.
Yep.
That's what I said. 41. You going live? You said, yeah, give me half an hour. I was ready. See you later. Bye bye.
yeah, because you know, like fuck me, I'm
Well, I
my
don't know
life's
those people they're putting shit on. And I don't go on YouTube or anywhere to put shit on people I don't know. I don't even go on there and put shit on people I do know. I'd rather ring them up on the phone and put shit on them, not put it on live friggin' goddamn internet.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
turn up, or do what I do, turn up at their door.
Yeah, that'll work. But you can't do it on the other side of the world. But yeah, I'd
No,
ring
you
them up
can't.
and say, well, stick it up your ass, mate. If you come on my thing again, mate, I will say something about you and I'll tell the world about you. But yeah, until then, like, I don't bother having arguments on my channel.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Ooh.
Doesn't help anybody.
Nah.
nah, it doesn't.
And
So-
there's so many good people out
If
there
you
that have
happen to be
been
on that
copying
live,
shit.
they'll actually start picking on you and you got nothing to do with it. They get on your
Yeah.
channel saying, "Oh, you hanging around with that bloke." Hey, yeah, so what's it got
Well,
to
that's
do with
what's
me?
going to happen with me, Gary.
Yeah, what's that got to do
That's
with
what's
you
going
or
to
me?
happen with me.
I don't know you. Go away.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
I'm the cunt that's on oxygen that fucking people should be careful of, apparently.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a bad reputation that I did not deserve. But hey,
Yeah,
that
crack me up.
happens.
And I guess I suppose I owe you an apology, Dan.
No, you don't. Not at all.
I don't because I
'Cause-
don't know him.
Yeah, like, well, I suppose I haven't really said nothing to you, but I've just shut down basically. But you know what I'm on about without getting into it.
Yeah. No, you don't owe me an apology, man. Not at all.
No, the point is,
You had an opinion that was valid.
yeah, you
And
can have
you
difference
voiced-
of opinions
You
without putting shit
you
on
voiced that opinion without being nasty or disrespectful, so you don't owe me shit.
Yeah, but look at the fucking one that I was fucking hanging with, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Look how that fucking turned out. So
Oh,
yeah,
shit
I
happens,
feel
man.
as if I owe you an apology. So yeah,
Thank you, but you don't.
okay, all right,
Thank
whatever.
you.
But
I will accept it, but there was really no
just
need.
take it. Just take it.
Yeah, I will.
Just take it.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I always saw you as a genuine person, so simple
Hey,
for me.
Hey, Grip, that's one you got on him. So if he fucks up next time, you can say that's right. You got a freebie.
Well, it wasn't me that fucked up in the first place. It was
No, it
It's-
wasn't.
a bunch of other people that have fucked up, and yeah, like it's cost me about a handful of people.
Yep.
That I can't be fucked with anymore. You know.
I don't get into it. Simply, if you disagree, we all disagree, mate. We all have our little sessions, but get over it. For fuck's sakes, you know?
Like it's just turned into a great big fucking well, what I'm sort of not going and talking in directly about, but
Yeah.
it's always turned into a great big fucking schoolyard fucking tiff. You know,
That's what I
that's
put
all it
on.
is.
You know who I'm talking
But
about? I put him a couple of times.
for me, like I can actually talk to people I disagree with
Yeah.
without being nasty.
Yeah, I've said a couple of times on a channel we're talking about, mate. I said, man, you just said I'm going because you just sound like a pack of little schoolgirls having a bitch about the new boy on the block. Fuck me dead.
Yep.
Fuck. I'm not sitting here listening to you people.
And that's the easier way to deal with it, right? You can come and go to wherever you want.
Yeah, and get over it. Don't hold grudges. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
piss each other off on occasion.
And I'm certainly not perfect, so there you go.
Yeah.
Back in a sec.
I
Lost
say
the
things
person.
that I shouldn't have said, but I say, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say it. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
give me 5 seconds, I'll say something else I shouldn't say.
Oops. Or if I said it and I meant it, I'll say, well, I meant it, so get over it or shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care. No love loft. See?
Well, that's what's similar about Australia and New Zealand. We have the same way of thinking. We're just going to be straight out.
Mm.
And if we fuck up, we're also going to be straight out about that too.
Yeah, that's all right. But you don't defriend everybody and unfriend them and carry on. Well, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
We shook hands, got drunk, and we're all fucking mates again. What's the problem?
Yep. Or have a quick fight, get it over and done with. Done.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate people and yell at me. I'd rather you punch me in the face than yell at me. Don't yell at me.
Yeah. See, that's the similarity between New Zealand and Australia. Same way of thinking.
Yeah, knock me on the ass and I'm happy. I'm not going to take
Yep.
it to heart. You start yelling at me, you're going to piss me right off.
If you win the fight, you win the fight. Get over it. If you lose the
Well,
fight,
at least we're
you
still
lose the
buddies.
fight. Get over it. Yeah.
You're right and you won the argument. That's it. End of story.
One of my
Bloody-
best mates was a guy that hated me so much that we ended up in a big ass scrap. And after it was over, we ended up good mates.
I've done it before, mate, my younger life, mate. I'm pretty old, like I'm sneaking up on 70. But some of the best friends I've met in my life, we were punched up in like Katoomba Lawn and like, shit like that. End up good buddy.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Just pick them up and come on, so we're going to have a beer now. And then all of a sudden they're like, what the fuck? Yeah, come on, you can have a beer.
Yeah,
Then,
let's
then,
get
then
drunk.
they realise,
round two later.
Then they realise, fuck, he's a good cunt. Yeah, come have a beer.
Yeah, it's just boys being boys, isn't it?
Yeah. Which people don't do these days because there's too much
My
internet
turn.
bullshit.
It's my turn to pay the water bill, fellas. I shall be.
Go
At least
on.
I don't have to go far. I just pee out the back door, out the door, out the man cave door. As long as the girls don't come out the house, I'm safe.
Go for it, man.
I'll just get my breath back.
Oh, good, man. It's really good to talk to you, Chris.
Yeah, same, mate. Same. I tried to do a night stream last night, but fucking when I woke up, it was like, fuck me, I look as if I'm dead, so I deleted it. So I fucking hell.
Yeah, because you did do a live stream and I did chat to you for a bit. And
Was
then,
ya?
Yeah, because I was tired, so I went to sleep. We left and went to sleep. But I chatted to you through the live chat, said hi and whatever, and you were chatting. But yeah, you looked pretty damn tired, dude.
Yeah, I think I was all hooked up to my stuff too.
Yeah, you were, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, it pisses me off. I was going to do a night stream, and then I just didn't feel comfortable with it this morning, so I got rid of it. You know, just because I can.
Yeah.
Stop talking about me. I'm back.
How's your dog, dude?
Here he is. He's back again.
How's your dog?
Here outside, you know.
Betty?
Yeah.
Betty's good. Yeah.
Good.
She puts her daily shorts up there every day, 2 or 3 shorts, and
because she wasn't well, eh? at one stage.
Yeah, we
Just
seem to
recently.
take it in turns. She's been crook again, and she's me and her take it in turns and being crook.
Whole world was worried about her the other day. She was off to the vets, and everyone's panicking. Oh no, not the leg at all.
Yeah. That's why I was asking.
We're all
Yeah.
animal lovers here. We all got dogs and cats and all sorts of critters, which are our children.
Yeah.
She
Mine
worries
are
it.
mine are young adults now, so they're doing their own shit. They don't come to here very often now, which is fine.
Well, mine's still downstairs with 3 legs, and
Good.
expects me to fucking celebrate Christmas and a birthday at the same time, and there's no way fucking known that I'm going to be doing that, because she's born on Christmas Day,
Okay.
so it's like she thinks she's fucking Jesus's fucking pet. It's like, no, yeah, fucking not.
Come on, mate.
Fucking,
You can buy 2 fucking pork chops. Don't be greedy.
I can buy fucking 3. I can buy 3 socks.
Three socks.
Yeah. But
Yeah, well, we're having a big family gathering for Christmas this year. For the first time that we've had a big family gathering for about 2.5 years, 3 years.
yeah,
So-
I haven't done one since don't know how long.
We just do family here, and it's actually my children still live with us, 21 and 19.
Nice.
They still live with mum and dad. That's
Nice.
all we ever do. We don't have anybody else here for Christmas. It's just normal turkey, ham, and what the fuck ever. That's it. We've had a meal. That's it. Finished. See you next
Well, my
year.
daughter's turning 21 on the 1st, so we're turning it all in. Like family are returning home. My mother hasn't been back home from Brisbane for 3 years because of freaking restrictions and shit. She keeps getting tickets, and it got stopped so often that she gave up. And now she can finally come home, so she's coming home to spend Christmas and New Year's with us. And so you can imagine what we're going to do, Hangy.
Hungry. I was
Yeah,
going to say,
yeah.
school's
Okay.
coming up. Can I come? So I can swim that
Yeah,
far, I think.
you're welcome. You're welcome to come.
Oh yeah, I'll be in that too. I'm sorry, I'm just jumping over to hope I don't cut myself off here. This
I've done that to Steve, leaving one to the other, and I've shut down the whole live feed, mate. I did it twice. They got a
Yeah. and then it's a bastard to bloody undo it, but I'm just saying I'm over on Lincoln Cane's thing to see what freaking
Steve and the boys are doing.
I said no.
What I can just turn another one here and hook it onto YouTube as well.
Oh no,
Then
just
I'll let go back and I'll get that.
Yep.
because I'm not talking to Melissa or Michael either, Daniel.
Okay. That's okay.
Do you prefer Drip? Do you prefer Drip or Daniel?
I don't care. Either or.
Drip. Yeah, my name's Gary Hawkins, by the way. Drip.
He goes through
You can
that
call me
many
Gary,
fucking-
or you can call me Beer Drinking Aussie. You can call me what you want. I answer everything.
Bloody Aussies.
I just got monetised Drip Pay
Oh, did you? Awesome.
2 days ago.
Oh, that's cool
Sorry.
as shit.
So my super chat's down there.
Yeah, I
He's
can
made
see it.
6 cents. 6 cents. He's making a fortune.
I can see it, man. It's cool. It's cool as shit.
Fucking the bio 6 cents.
I've
We
been
don't have
enjoying.
5 cent
I've been
pieces
enjoying
anymore,
your been enjoying your boat stuff too, Chris.
Thanks, mate.
It's been good.
That 6 cents is only through ad revenue.
Yep,
Hook.
that's the way it works.
only through- But me super chats, I can, like set up like, well, I've got them set up. You just because I've sent myself a super chat just to see if it worked or not.
Yeah.
I'll send you one later if you like, mate.
Mate, I'll take as much money as you can throw at me, no
I'm going to
worries.
send you $2 or something. That ain't worth shit. You can't buy them with $2, mate.
Yeah, I went up to $1.70.
Because they only pay out once a month, and they wait until
So
you've made
fucking, see,
over
Melissa's
$100.
over on Lincoln's, right?
Yeah.
She sent fucking Lincoln a link about something.
Don't run
And
away. I'll
it's
do it now.
Beth
Just to
Maeve's
piss you off.
fucking
You
birthday,
better have
and
a
she
fucking
keeps
song
going
for
on
me.
about fucking blah, blah, blah. And it's only about fucking chemtrails.
Hey,
Well,
41. I'm going to jump on another computer in a second. And I'm going to send you a super chat. So you better sing me a song for me $2. I want my money for it.
So
yeah, how the fuck do I do that? How the fuck does Steve do that? I'll get ready. I'll have to fucking clear my throat because it's going to have to fucking be a manual.
On the computer, I've got them all turned off. I'm surrounded by them, actually. I'll send you a super chat.
You
I want a song. You got a singer.
sounds just like me, surrounded by bloody computers. Problem is,
I'll
half
still figure
of them
it
are
out.
half of them are broken. The other half just don't want to go.
That's it.
It's a bit like me blinding one eye and can't see out the other.
I'm actually like that for real, can't you tell?
Yeah,
I am. I'm fucking totally blind
Yeah.
in that eye, and this eye's blurry as fucking shit. That's why I got the
Yep.
chats turned off, because the white screen, I cannot see a white screen. It kills me.
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know if the fucking super chat song comes on straight up or whether I've got to
You've
actually
gotta
do
sing
it.
mate.
You'll see the super chat come up in the live chat thing.
Yeah, I'm just
And,
waiting. I got Windows 11 Pro on both of these computers, and it fucking jumps on a line and fucks around for fucking 2 minutes doing its shit, getting all my privacy shit and see what I've bought this week and what Windows 11 shit does.
This one's 11 as well. I don't know whether it's pro or not, but yeah.
Fucking crap, mate. I fucking hate it. On all my other computers and my big gamers and my other ones, you run Linux on them. It's the
Yeah,
best.
Linux is cool. Linux is cool as shit.
Linux is great. But the point is, I collect games, like all AAA games. I'm a big time gamer, by the way.
Yeah.
And I need Windows. I need DirectX 12.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's only available on Windows 11 Professional. So fuck off.
Oh.
I crack on
Well,
Windows 11.
You could set
It's
up an
stolen
environment.
anyway.
You could set up an
All my
environment
copies are
that'll.
stolen, and they thank me for buying the shit. That's how stupid Microsoft is.
See, I've just got a shitty old fucking Ryzen 7 GA4 GDX.
Ryzen's aren't shitty, mate. They're the best chips on the planet, mate. Trust me.
Just a cheap old fucking thing, this one.
AMD all the way, mate.
Yeah.
Eh?
I'm an IT guy. I'm an IT guy with 22 years experience. So.
Hang on, I'll just get that super chat happening for you. I'll find YouTube.
I don't know what I'm just reading the little fucking sticker things I've got on my computer here. That shit there.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Right, so what am I meant to fucking do here? How come with the fucking...
Oh, you don't really have to do anything. It'll just come up. It'll come up as soon as somebody sends a super chat.
Yeah, give me a second. We're gonna find the live feed. It's 41 South. That's you.
Yep, that's them.
Say
The big
hi.
41 South.
I got the sucker. You're
Big
spinning.
bopper.
Here you come.
But when my area's going to be here soon.
That should come up. Now I'll super chat it.
Hey.
I've got the hay bit.
Yep, the super chat will come up soon.
You only get $20. You go $2. You're only getting two, mate.
Only two.
That means I've probably got to wait for another I've got to figure out where the fuck it goes.
It should give you a notice or something. It'll come up in your chat, actually, I think.
Yeah,
it
but
comes
I've got to
up in
figure out
your
where the fuck
comes-
the actual money goes. It goes to my assets, doesn't it?
it builds up first because it's got to build up to $100 before they send it out. They send out
Yes,
one
yeah.
day. They send it out one day a month, so you get it once a month, and it's different for everybody. So you'll get notifications, emails, and so forth, and you just follow your nose
You
and
got
make
your
sure
chat
you're not.
on, it should show up.
There you go. $2. It's showing up.
Where's my song? Oh,
Where's
Read
my
it.
song?
What's it say, 41?
where's my song? Hang on.
Cough it up.
I'm waiting for you to sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least you know your super chat works, mate.
Are you ready?
Are you
Are
ready?
you ready for your song?
Yeah, come on, toss it out.
Da, 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 da. Super chat, $2 from beer drinking Aussie. Da, 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 da.
You're lucky I'm recording it, and I'm actually going to put it up every time someone super chats.
That's a brilliant idea.
Well, here comes me. Here comes
There you go,
me
mate. I'm on
support.
your first super chat, I think.
That's a pretty awesome honor, actually. First super
Thanks,
chat.
mate.
Good
Me-
to see that
me-
you're monetized, Chris.
Hey?
Good to see that you're monetized.
Yeah, sunshine, thank you.
Now you've got a reason not to get struck.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Well, you got to remember every time you go live now, please like, subscribe, and super chat.
If you like
Yeah,
what
well,
you see,
fancy.
if you
Same
like
down.
what you see, super chat is right there at the bottom.
Otherwise, here's my private bank number. You can send me if the money's over $1,000. Please just send that to me directly. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thanks in advance.
All right. I'm going to have to. Oh, no, I don't have to go.
I'll
Hang on, I'll
have
just
a look on the other
use the-
computers and see if
use the
Stephen
voice
had
for a
it.
sec.
I was just catching up with some old friends from the States. Lady from New York that have been, we've been talking with each other for years now, and she contacted me earlier today and hadn't heard from her for quite a while, and her and her mother are doing well. It's always good to-
I've just got yous on mute for a sec because my support worker's here. So
excellent,
I haven't gone, but I'm still here.
excellent.
I just got on Steve there live, and I just gone, "Hi guys, we're on our way."
Oh, why didn't I? Is Steve live?
Yeah, they're live now, him and Ronnie.
Why didn't I see that notification?
They're raving on at us in there, and they put up the thing on their screen. They
Oh
don't
yeah, I
realise-
see it.
I can't hear them because I've got it turned down, otherwise it'll echo back to
Yeah.
Hey, Gary and Troop or Daniel.
Yeah.
Might will end this one. We'll jump.
Yep.
We'll all go over the Steves,
Yeah.
eh?
Yep. I'll see you there.
See you over the Steves, and thanks,
Nice to
Gary.
meet you, Drip.
Yeah,
Good to
see you around.
Victorian town as tight as fucking Kiwis. See you over
Right,
there.
mate. Been fun. I'll see you on there anyway. They're
Yep.
talking.